Hi and welcome back to the Time Then channel. Unquestionably an American landmark, the Golden Gate Bridge matches the Statue of Liberty and the Empire State Building in terms of symbolism, strength in part because to its portrayal of optimism, which is a very American quality. Its striking fusion of form and nature, function, and design does not delineate a line, rather it represents Western opportunities and Pacific potential. The future, symbolized by the ocean spreading beyond the bridge itself, combines with the American values of optimism, possibility, and prosperity in this scene. Strong storms, choppy waters, and strong winds are brought into the Golden Gate by the Pacific Ocean. The region is also an earthquake zone. By the turn of the century, scientists had established that such circumstances might cause stiff bridges to fracture and fall. Charles Ellis and Leon Moisseiff, Joseph Strauss, two engineering advisors, decided that a suspension bridge would be the most appropriate for the Golden Gate. Suspension bridges were expanding in popularity as construction on the Golden Gate Bridge got underway in the 1930s. The major structural members of early bridge designs typically supported the highway from below. A suspension bridge's roadway is hung or suspended from sturdy wire cables. Due to the flexibility of the wires, the bridge may sway in strong winds, expand in hot weather, and compress in cold weather without breaking. Workers started the project in January 1933 by dynamiting rocks and excavating holes for the bridge's anchorages. The thick cement anchorages anchor the bridge to the earth by holding the ends of the enormous cables at opposing coasts. The first task was very easy to complete a month later compared to the enormous tasks that lay ahead. In terms of bridge design, the Golden Gate Bridge was groundbreaking. A bridge at an ocean inlet had never been attempted before, and the construction process was risky, costly, and time-consuming. By June 1933, workers had successfully built the North Pier, a cement pillar on which the North Tower would stand. However, the South Pier was to be constructed 30.5 meters below the rough Pacific Ocean's surface waters. This required the assistance of divers, as well as the erection of a sizable fender or protective concrete wall all around the pier. It took about 150 days to finish the South Pier. In the meantime, prefabricated steel sections were used to build the bridge's two towers, which are supported by the piers. From the piers up, workmen assembled the steel components with rivets for 2 years to create the sky-high buildings. As they ascended higher, the workers and their foremen took more safety measures. All jobs required hard hats, and a massive safety net was suspended beneath the bridge. For every $1 million spent on bridge construction at the time, one life was routinely lost. While 10 workmen perished when they fell from the wet, slick steel of the Golden Gate Bridge, 19 others were saved by the net. The bridge has been extensively used and admired since it first opened. In the first hour of operation, 1,800 autos and 2,100 pedestrians crossed, and by midnight on opening day, an estimated 25,000 cars and 19,350 people had paid their tolls. 3,326,521 vehicles had crossed before the end of its first fiscal year. The total annual number reached 33 million by the end of 1970. Given these figures, it is not surprising that the bridge, which cost $35 million, was paid for by July 1971. It also comes as no surprise that the bridge was built in Pennsylvania, assembled in Pennsylvania, and carried via the Panama Canal when the American Society of Civil Engineers named it one of the 7 wonders of the United States in 1994. The bridge's repair is ongoing, which balances out its frame and popularity. The bridge urgently needs to be upgraded and retrofitted because it is only 12 miles east of the San Andreas Fault and severe weather is a constant threat. Surprisingly, the bridge has already survived strong winds, storms, and earthquakes like the deadly Loma Prieta earthquake in 1989. One of the bridge's secrets is its capacity to shift 12 feet horizontally and 7 feet vertically in either direction. Another is that the bridge consists of 6 separate components, not simply one, allowing each to move independently: approaches, piers, towers, roadway, center span, and cables. The bridge's skillful blending with nature, which preserves its integrity without compromising beauty, unites all these elements. Please kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please kindly subscribe and see you on the next one.